Hi, my name is Natalie St. Hill, and I have the privilege of introducing the 2019-2020 Parkland High School AP Music Theory Final Project entitled Introspective, A Circular Journey Through Quarantine. The experiences of quarantine have shaped our lives and forced us to think introspectively. Our 6 movements follow the ups and downs of quarantine and exhibit the circular journey we've all been on since the beginning of the stay-at-home order.
The pieces are based on a unifying theme chosen by the class and the variations of that theme. This allows for the work to be connected as a whole. As each piece plays, an art piece will be presented that best expresses the emotion, allowing the emotion to be both heard and visualized.
Please sit back, relax, and join us on this journey.
Hi, my name is Abby Hill, and I'm a graduating senior at Parkland High School this year. My piece, Discovery, is written for trumpet and clarinet and is the opening movement of our final project, Introspective. As you listen to Discovery, see if you can pick up on the multiple musical themes that pop up throughout, meant to simulate the fresh energy, new hobbies, and just a new perspective on life that I've discovered throughout quarantine. Also listen in measures 8 and 9 to hear trilling sounds in both the clarinet and the trumpet, meant to represent an alarm clock as one wakes up in the morning. Later on, in measure 15 in the clarinet part and measure 19 in the trumpet part, you can hear the recurring theme that will show up later in some of our other movements. Enjoy!
Hi, I'm Coby Lindenmuth, and I'm a senior. My piece is called Loneliness, and it represents the feelings of loneliness and the antsiness because of the loneliness that many of us are feeling in our current situation. Listen for a dreary, melancholy opening, which represents being alone, followed by an anxious section that represents the mental anguish related to being alone. Finally, the piece returns to the feeling of a sort of hopelessness after coming to terms with being by oneself. Listen for the common motif in our pieces. In this piece is in G minor, which is the progression of notes that is G, A, C, G, D. This theme occurs 3 times, twice in the piano part at the beginning and the end, and once in the bass part in the middle of the piece. I played this on bass with my mother on the piano, and while we aren't professional musicians, I hope you enjoy my piece entitled Loneliness.
My name is Lexi Weaver and I'm a senior. My piece, which acts as the third movement of the suite, is entitled Activity. This piece is representative of a fast-paced workout, which for many, myself included, has become a new part of life during quarantine, as well as the desire to keep pushing yourself to the finish. The quick tempo and melodic material offset by the driving 16th note slurs, so it moves the piece forward until the slow reprise near the end, and is what moves this piece again to its conclusion. The 16th note slurs are used to represent the sound of a treadmill in use, and the changing melodies and tempos are used to show the transition from run to sprint to walk that can occur just in a single workout. The piece builds in intensity throughout, and the use of the duet allows for the development of this intensity through the competitive nature of the two parts, as well as the contrast between the smoother slurs and the quick biting staccato. As a cellist, I wanted to make sure to highlight the cello part and make it more than just an accompaniment. Listen for the cello solo near the end, as well as the last 5 notes, the first 4 representing a treadmill being stopped, and the final chord, which is the power, being stopped completely.
Jordy and I am a junior. My piece for piano is called Stressed to Nothing. The title and meaning plays with the idea of being stressed for nothing, but in this case, a week full of stress until all work is finished and there is nothing left to do. Listen for the theme as it changes from major to minor throughout the piece, while it eventually moves to the bass. Listen carefully to how the piece builds from one melody line to many moving notes, heavy chords, and frequent ornamentations. Finally, pay attention for the key change, representing the small window of free time among the stress and chaos.
My name is Shannon Kaiser and I'm a senior. My piece, entitled Growth, describes my personal journey through quarantine and the positive changes I've been implementing in my life over the past 2 months, such as eating healthier, practicing a better work ethic, and even turning 18. Listen closely for my theme, which has a similar sound to the church bells I hear every day from Neff's church. Those church bells are a positive reminder to me that even though normal life has halted, the clock never stops ticking.
Hi, my name is Natalie St. Hill, and I am a senior. My piece is for voice and piano, and it is entitled The Storm is Over. The lyrics come from an excerpt of a quote by Haruki Murakami, which reads, "And once the storm is over, you won't remember how you made it through. You won't be the same person who walked in. That's what the storm is all about." Listen for the theme in the piano at the start of the piece, as well as in the vocal entrance. As the piece continues, listen for the notes that have been taken out of the theme to create a jazzy yet celebratory bass line. And finally, pay careful attention to how the piece ends. It's almost as if the journey just starts all over again.